Welcome or welcome back to the Awkward Chronicles. My name is Larissa, and today we're going over my 2025 TBR. Buckle up, bitches. Here we go. We got a lot to talk about. I have divided this up into chapters. I will put that down below and divide it up, whatever. Because we have a lot of books that I want to read this year, and we're not going to get to all of them. We're not. It's not possible. I know people are doing the fun 25 books for 2025. No, I'm a psychopath, and I'm going to just put as many books on here as I possibly can. But it's going to be fun. We're fine. It's gonna be fine. This first part is I'm gonna talk about the new releases that I'm looking forward to in 2025. This is not all of them, but these are the ones that I found and other people are talking about, as well as just what was on my radar. There's gonna be a lot more that come out this year that I have missed on this. So if you know of any that you know that I'm looking forward to, know that I would like, please put it in the comments below. Help a girl out. New releases is what we'll talk about first. Then we're gonna go through my physical TBR. Kindle Unlimited books that I would like to get to, primarily majority of them. All but one are series, and again, this is going to expand as the year goes on as I find more books on Kindle Unlimited, but these are like what is on my radar that I know series wise is on there. And rereads, one more time. New releases, physical TBR, Kindle Unlimited, rereads. I think my mic was picking up like the clicking of my lens, so sorry if the audio sounds weird at first. I think the mic is high enough now to where it won't bother you, or me for that matter, because I hate when there's bad audio. I really don't think I'm going to go into too much detail with any books. One, because I like to not know what I'm going into. I like to be surprised and know as little about the book as possible. Enough for me to get in there and get interested. There's a ton of them. I didn't count, but there's a lot of books here. I have my physical TBR like right here, and it's a lot of books. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, well, let's go with our 2025 books for 2025. Let's start with the new releases. Woo! It's already come out when this video is out, but Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros came out on my birthday, January 21st. Thank you, Rebecca. Love you, appreciate you. What a great birthday gift. I know I'm already enjoying it. That is the third book in like the Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and now Onyx Storm. Unloved by Peyton Corinne, and that comes out on February 4th, and that is the next book after Unsteady. So Unsteady was a hockey romance. I think Unloved is also a hockey romance. I think these might all be hockey romances. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Unloved is about the best friends. Perfect. Love it. Also coming out on February 4th is Deep End by Allie Hazelwood, also known as Wet, W-H-E-T. I still prefer that name. I was talking to somebody like, oh, I'm so glad she changed that name. I'm like, I'm not. I thought it was funny. I love that she has a special edition with the old title on there. It's a swimming romance, I think. I love her books. They're just so fun. Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver come out on February 11th, and that is the third book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. The first book is Butcher and Blackbird, Leather and Lark, and now Scythe and Sparrow. And this is about the doctor, brother, and a girl that was like an ex-carny. And we got little hints of them in the previous books, and I'm really, really excited to see what the trilogy finishes off as. A Rebel Witch by Kristen Ciccarelli, and that comes out on February 18th, and the first book was Heartless Hunter, or was it The Crimson Moth that it's also called in other countries. I don't know why they like switched the names around. That made no sense to me. But the way that The Heartless Hunter ended off, I'm so excited to read Rebel Witch. That book. Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. We finally get Hey Mitch's story, and that is coming out on March 18th. I am so freaking pumped for this book. I cannot express that enough. I'm so excited. The Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Laurie Gilmore. So the cutie little fun. I had really debated back and forth about continuing on with this series. The covers are so freaking cute, and they're so seasonal, spicy Hallmark movies in a book form. After reading The Christmas Tree Farm, I'm back in it, baby. I really loved that one. That is my favorite one. So I hope that they continue to get better. Did I say when that was coming out? That comes out on also March 18th. Then coming out on April 1st, Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. Say you'll remember me. I just love her books. I eat them up so much. Whatever she's bringing out, I'm there for it. Following closely behind, coming out on April 22nd, Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I know it's about two authors who are rival authors or like fighting for the chance to write this woman's biography. I can't wait. You know, Abby Jimenez and Emily Henry coming out in the same month. Two of my favorite romance authors, and I just love their books so freaking much. I'm so excited. Ugh. And the fact that they are both Taylor Swift coded. My Friends by Frederick Bachman. I've been saying it Bachman. Somebody else was saying it was Bachman. So we're going to go with Bachman. And that comes out on May 20th. I love his books. I love his writing. Miss Taylor Jenkins Reid finally coming out with another book. And that will be out on June 3rd. And it's Atmosphere. And apparently it's about rockets and NASA or something. Super fun. I'm excited. Caught Up by Nevessa Allen comes out on June 10th. Freaking excited. Yes, I will be getting the audiobook. I wonder who's going to be narrating it. I'm really excited to get this book and listen to it and just have a really fun time. I believe it's about a motorcyclist. And Accomplice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer, and that comes out August 5th. Have I finished Apprentice to the Villain? No, I have not started it even, but we got time. We got till August, till the third book comes out, and I loved Assistant to the Villain, so I'm really excited to continue on with the series. So those are all the new releases that I am looking forward to this year so far, and again, there will be plenty more on this list as the year continues on, but let's do my physical TBR. I have it all right here, so we're just going to run through it really, really quick. It'd be nice to do Red Rising by Pierce Brown, see if the series is for me or not. Love Redesign by Lauren Asher. I would like to get through her other series too. This one is on Kindle Unlimited. And Love Rosie. Everybody talks about this book, and I really want to know why. It's by Cecilia Aaron, and oh my gosh. She wrote a P.S. I Love You? Oh dear, now I'm scared. Why did I not put that together? Oh, I love that book and I love that movie. Okay, so this will be a little bit more now that I know who the writing is by and a little more familiar with it. Okay, I can deal with that. The Light We Lost by Jill Santopolo. Sorry about that pronunciation. That was absolutely horrid. Martian by Andy Weir. I'll probably go audiobook route with this one too. Just because I really enjoyed, that font is so tiny, that's why. Piranesi, It's Time. Why have I not read this? Also, I always get Suzanne Collins and Susanna Clark mixed up. They're just similar enough. Definitely don't want to know about anything about this going in because that is what I've heard is the best way to go into this book with. To know nothing. Electra by Jennifer Saint. Had it for too long. Speaking of something I've had for too long and I've been talking about for too long, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I would love to read more of her books, but I don't allow myself to because I still haven't read this one that has been on my TBR for years. Why have I been putting it off? I don't know. The last that I own of Colleen Hoover on my physical TBR, and that is Confess. Christina Lauren, this is also the last one on my TBR that I still haven't gotten around to, and Dating You, Hating You. I meant to read this last year along with Confess and pretty much that whole TBR that I've already said and the remainder. Yeah, I just need to get on it. But this one looks so summery, and so that's why I've been putting it off because I'm it's not the right season. So stupid. I hate being a mood reader sometimes. Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Yes, this is traveling over from 2024 and 2023. I just need to read it. I'm nervous because I know I'll cry. Great Big Beautiful... Oh, wait. That's Emily Henry's book. Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney. It's one of the books I ordered for Christmas with one of my Amazon gift cards just because I like having Sally Rooney's books in paperback because she is a paperback author for me. I do hate this little edge though. Would really, really love if they stopped freaking doing that. I really love Normal People. It's one of my favorite books. Conversations with Friends, meh. It was okay for me. And I would love to get to Intermezzo when that one comes out on paperback as well. The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna, and I would love to just read her. I've heard she's an amazing author, and she obviously is. She has amazing books, but they're so chunky, and that's scary. Scary. All her books are so chunky. Why, girl? And again, with the lip. Why do we have the lip? Ugh. And going on with that, The Nightingale. Those are also more historical fiction. Yay! And this one is coming out to be a movie, and I would like to, I think it's with the Fanning sisters. This one I just got for my birthday from my bestie Sam. She got Cross My Heart by Megan Collins. But I love this cover. That's a pretty cover. Thanks, Sam! Even though you're not watching. The Glacian trilogy. I have all 3 of them. Look at that. So this is for sure getting knocked off my TBR. And this is kind of like an all-encompassing one, but I'm going to run through them too. I would really like to read all of my Book of the Month books and like stay current with them. Love to do with all of my books. As soon as I get them, I read them within like that month that I get them. I definitely haven't been doing that. If I could at least keep up with my Book of the Month books, I think that would be a really good goal. The Favorites by Lane Fargo. Why did I say it like that? It was actually kind of hard to read. This is a figure skater romance and drama. Great. I just got this one. This was my January pick. So yay, I haven't had that one this long, but I definitely want to read it. Probably in February is what I'm thinking. The Ministry of Time. It's like a sci-fi, romance, historical fiction. A lot of different genres going on with this one. Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. I am kind of nervous to pick this one up because it hasn't had the best reviews, so I'm nervous. So I've been putting it off, but I just need to do it. It's short. Like, it really won't take that long. Just get over it. Who cares what other people review things as? We have our own opinions. We all have our likes and dislikes. I just need to get out of my head. Era by Jennifer Saint. I love Greek mythology, or mythology in general, if you can't tell. So I have a ton of it that I haven't read. And the one I've been putting off for years and years, Babel by R.F. Kuang. I just need to do it. I keep getting the audiobook from my library, and I keep pushing the date back. I'm nervous now because of the Poppy War and how much I did not jive with that material of that book. And I'm scared. I'm scared, honestly. I'm scared that this book will have what that book had. And I did not like that. But the thing is, everybody likes this book, and I just need to read it. And if I don't like it, or if I have a problem with it, like I did with the Poppy War, I can put it down. I can DNF it. I need to be strong, and I need to remember that I have the power to DNF books that I am not liking reading. Honey by Isabel Banta, 2000s pop star vibes. The Wedding People by Alison Espach. Again, sorry about the pronunciation, that's my bad. This woman shows up to a wedding, plans to end her life. Where she's staying to do this, there's a bunch of people there for a wedding. She meets the bride, something like that. And yeah, a lot of people were not aware, myself included, were not aware of the material of the surrounding the book. Know that going into it. That's every book on my, well, besides my nonfiction, that is every book on my physical TBR that I am hoping to read in 2025. Moving on to Kindle Unlimited. This one will be shorter just because, again, it's a lot more series based. The Saints of Redville series. It's by Ava Harrison. Hockey romance, if I recall. It's definitely a sports romance. DC Stars series by Chelsea Curto. This is also a hockey romance. I believe Ava Harrison and Chelsea Curto are also a couple authors that will be at Sports Romance Con, so I do want to prioritize reading their books too. In a Pickle by Jane Marlowe. Again, we're searching for a good pickleball romance. Can It Be Done? Rules of the Game series by Avery Keelan. I actually don't remember this at all. It'll come back to me. But apparently I wanted to read it. I put it on the list. The Addicted series by Krista and Becca Ritchie. I know, guys. I know. I am behind the times. So many people obsess over the series, and I haven't gotten around to it. Another series that I would like to read that everybody else in the world has read is the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. Why can't I just do it? It makes me so mad. Oh, Taylor. Oh, she's with Caitlin Clark. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, she's so pretty. Okay, she's off the screen. Sorry, I'm watching the Chiefs game at the same time that I'm filming this. Hopefully they won. Another series that everybody has read that I have not is the Twisted series by Anna Huang. Why haven't I read this? I don't know. I have no idea why, but it bothers me. So we're going to hopefully rectify that this year in 2025. Reading series that everybody else has read and loved. That is the goal for 2025. All right, rereads. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have been finding that I really enjoy listening to rereads via audiobook. Starting off with the Twilight series. Sneaky peek, if you follow me on GOODREADS, which is linked down below if you want to be friends there or follow. If you ever want a sneak peek of what I'm reading, I usually keep up to date with that. Right now I am tandem reading Twilight with Midnight Sun, and that vlog is coming out after this, actually, whatever Monday. So look forward to that. And I would like to just continue on reading the Twilight series. I will most likely listen to it in the future. And I mean, I own the books. Hunger Games as well, especially with the anticipation of Haymitch's story coming out. I want to get all refreshed and caught up with that. I just want to like reread my favorite series. Can't do that without reading ACOTAR. I do own all the books on audiobook. I didn't end up getting the dramatized versions. I've heard they're amazing, but they also like split them in two, understandably, because there's sound effects and all of that stuff. I own all of them. When Audible does their sales throughout the years, I always like scour that and see what series I can get like for stupid cheap, and that was one of them. Harry Potter, I would love to reread the Harry Potter series this year. Oh, it'd be great. It just like is so nostalgic for me. It's been quite a few years since I've read them, and I would just like love to immerse myself back into that world. And then lastly, I would like to read Magnolia Parks' books, not the series, the whole series, not the Daisy Hates stuff. I do love Daisy Hates, but specifically Magnolia Parks, Long Way Home, and Magnolia Parks Into the Dark, because those books just gut me. And that sounds like fun. Just go through that pain yet again. And I'm going to take this list and I'm going to put it on my Notion, keep track of it throughout the year. Maybe do a little bulletin board for each one, especially the physical TBR. Like the books that I have that I went through with you right now are going to have their own little special bulletin board that I can check off. I definitely need to start tracking them some way, because I don't want books, especially on my physical TBR, to linger on my physical TBR for years and years and years like some of these have. Will we finish all of these? Like I said, absolutely not. We can dream, we can hope, and we can read. What books are you looking forward to in 2025? I would love to know. If you have any other recommendations, let me know so I can put off my own list. That'd be great. Thanks for hanging out with me. Feel free to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any other TBRs, reading content, reading vlogs, wrap up, blah, blah, blah. Just stick around, subscribe. It's free. Why not? And like this video. I would appreciate it. And with that being said, respect others, respect yourself, and do something amazing with your day. Thanks. Bye.